sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Indiana Pacers. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Indiana's starting group. Thaddeus Young out there with Myles Turner. Then there's George. Then there's Jeff Teague. And it's Ellis in at the 2. 4 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's George. Inside. Here's Young. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Yep, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry, and here's Thompson for 3. No good there. Ellis on the wing, guarded by Durant. There's the triple, and Teague is good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And Durant with the block.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Durant against George. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Durant.
Such an underrated defender. Kevin Durant affecting that shot.
Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Curry, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Ellis. And here's George, guarded by Durant. George, good.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Here's Pachulia. Now Durant. And here's Thompson for 3. Kept alive. Outside Durant. Here's Thompson. Pass to Pachulia. Got a piece of it. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Good on the bucket. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 10 points for Stephen Curry.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Teague. Pass to Young. And here's Ellis. For 3, George. Hauled in by Curry.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
Pacers trail by 3. Beyond the arc. Pachulia with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From 17. And the shot falls short that time. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Ellis passes to George. Drives to the hoop. Counted.
This is how good George is. He can and will shots going through the contact.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And it's tied up with that one. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their ring.
Connects again from distance.
And that's it. Mission accomplished.
First place in career threes. It's his and his alone. And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside T. It's George on the wing, guarded by Durant. From the elbow, Pachulia with the rebound.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. Look what happened. He's trying to help his team.
Pass to Thompson. Here's the three. And no good.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Outside Young. Ellis on the wing. George against Durant. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Turner, a screen on Thompson. It's Ellis with a drive. Teague against Curry. Teague, the pass to Turner. And it's in there.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Curry surveys. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Pacers trail by 3. George passes to T. Ellis outside. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. McGee, he's checked in for the Warriors. McGee against Turner. Screen by Young. Here's Teague. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the shot goes down. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
And Indiana misses again. The Warriors have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Three-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Ellis. Pass to George. From downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. Drills it from deep. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
It's a nice passing by Indiana here.
Hey, yo,
There's a screen by Turner. Jacks up a 3. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to George. Tries to break his ice. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
To the inside. It's stolen by Ellis. To the middle. George, good. 7 points in the game. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason codification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Pass to Turner to the right side. There's a screen by Turner. Myles. And it's Indiana scoring again.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Now here's Iguodala. Stripped away. And now Indiana on the fast break. It's picked off. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
Ellis outside. There's a screen by Turner. It's Ellis with a drive. Shoots over Curry. Hauled in by McGee. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Curry. The shake. And it's laid in by McGee. McGee's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch for close range.
Stuckey, pass to Myles. George outside. Wide open. And that one's good. And that's now 9 points for Paul George.
You can't lose track of PG. He is a lethal catch-and-shoot option.
Livingston, pass to Curry. 1:05 left in the opening quarter. The shot by Iguodala, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in Game 1 of that 2nd-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
They knocks down the first one. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Brown, he's checked in for Turner. Niang comes in for Paul George. And it's Brooks in for Ellis. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .50 seconds left in the first. Pass to Varejao. Here's Livingston. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now here's Brooks. Down low. Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Niang screen to the inside. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Sinks the tray. Stuckey's got 5 now. Here's Livingston. No points yet. Iguodala right side. Oh, he got it up in time, but for him. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Indiana, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Last quarter was a historic one with a new all-time three-point shooting leader crown.
One of the most incredible achievements any player could dream of. He now stands alone as the most prolific three-point shooter this league has ever seen.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got George Niang, and it's Myles in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Golden State.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Livingston. Stuckey grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Brooks outside. Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Livingston has to rush. Here's Livingston. Brooks defending. Here's Durant. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Here's Myles. Outside, Brown. Brown with a screen. This shot by Stuckey, no good. The Warriors trailing. Durant surveying the D. Here's Livingston. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown, a screen on Durant. Here's Myles. Rush grabs the board.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Livingston, pass to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game. Second, the Pacers.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
George outside. Off target from outside. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news. But let's be honest, he is one of them. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And he gets it to go. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Young. Young with a screen on Durant. Here's Myles. And the jam by George.
Heady points from George, finding that board, then getting 2.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside, Curry. In traffic, Curry puts it in.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside T. Back to George. Young with a screen on Green. To the paint. McGee with a steal. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Curry from inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Stolen by Thompson. The 17-footer. And again, it's Golden State. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Pass to Myles. Here's Stuckey. Let's go with a 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. And here is Green. Back to Curry. Tipped. Stolen by Teague. It's a one-on-one situation. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
The pressure that PG puts on a defense can't be understated. It's constant.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. Good from George. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Myles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. George hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. The 3 is up. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one. George outside. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Screen by Young for 3. Called in by McGee.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Curry against T. Pass to Pachulia. And Turner with the block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
Outside Young. Now Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Teague. Hits the trifecta. Teague's got 6 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Well, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Turner. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And that one falls for Turner.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Indiana making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. And so Turner nails them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
It's Iguodala on the wing. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Good work there as it goes. He's got 15.
Let me tell you, over the years, George has added a lot of strength. Allows him to absorb the contact in there.
Outside Curry from outside the arc. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
To the left wing. High post Young. Yet to see a basket. And the Warriors making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Team foul.
Turner passes to T. It's stolen by Curry.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Turner. Here's Ellis. Ellis on the wing. And there's the lob. Inside. Second chance shot. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Iguodala. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. George with it. 15 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. And the jam by George.
What a move by PG with the hard finish.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The Warriors lead by 7. And here's Curry, given 23. And here's Thompson for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson. Getting all over the shot and not getting away.
Count it, good.
His play just keeps getting better. Clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Ellis outside. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Now George. 17 points in the game. Young. And Young slams it in.
Yeah, that felt like PG was baiting the defenders there. Great use of the pick.
Pass to West. Back to Curry. Can he keep it going? And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Curry's got 27 points. Ellis passes to George. 1:05 left in the first half. What a terrific move that is. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Curry from deep three-point land. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to George. Curry against T. Back to Young. The floater. And the layup is good. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Thompson finds Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's George. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The scoring instincts of PG are razor sharp. He just keeps on attacking.
Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
So it's the Golden State Warriors. Well, here, 2 quarters in the books. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Stephen Curry. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Pachulia in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to see that? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George passes to T from the arc. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And it's Myles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Thompson. He's guarded by Ellis. Takes the 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled. Get there.
Outside T. And there's a pick. A good look from Young. The Warriors pull it in.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Durant, pass to Curry. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Curry's got 38 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Turner. To the paint. Thompson with a steal. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Here's Green. Fires for 3. The kick out. Curry. Hits the 3-pointer. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Warriors, 2nd.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Young with a screen on Thompson to the inside to win the cold spell. And Young slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Durant against George. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one. Pacers trail by 15. Teague finds Turner. Ellis outside. Here's George. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. George has got 23 points.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy. Your expectations are low, and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
He's a big guard, 6'6", 215. They can absorb hits and still finish with ease.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. McGee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Free throw is good from Thompson.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
Teague, pass to Ellis. To the middle. Here's Turner. Back to Ellis. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Durant. And George gets it to go on the assist from Young. 25 points in the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside for Green. From behind the arc. Here's McGee, and he battles for the ball, gets a second chance bucket. McGee's got 6.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Turner. There's a screen by Turner. Durant against George, and there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Warriors making a change here. And here are the Warriors now. They're on an 18-6 run. Now here's McGee. Outside, Green. Here's Durant. Pacers with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Turner against McGee. Pass to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. George against Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 13.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Here's Ellis. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
No good on the free throw. There is Yao. He's checked in for Draymond Green. He hits the second from the line. Here are the Warriors now. They're on a 20-7 run. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, BA. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, he is the X factor.
Ellis outside. George outside. And he banks in the layup. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
George scanning the floor. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
KD has such a tight handle, especially at his size. The man's a future Hall of Famer.
Pass to George. Back to Ellis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's He's missed 2.
Shooting 31. Martinez at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Misses, so he splits the free throws. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ellis outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ellis outside. Screen by Young. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. Here's Myles. Iguodala defending. Indiana again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. Here's West. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside T. Young looking over the floor. Myles, the pass to Turner. Here's Ellis. Drills the elbow jumper. Ellis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
To the paint. Here's West. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity, a three-point play. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
Jones, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Livingston. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Brooks, the pass to Ellis. Here's Myles. Niang outside. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Here's Curry. Out to Thompson. To the inside. Here's West. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Myles. Screen by Robinson. Fires the three. The shot by Myles, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Curry. Here's West. Robinson defending. Iguodala outside. The three from Thompson. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ellis outside. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Jones. Thompson scanning the floor. And the dunk by Jones.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Myles. Will it go? And the three-pointer goes. Myles has got 8.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Curry against Brooks. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Brooks, the pass to Ellis. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. The three from Curry. Ellis with a rebound. Pass to Myles. With 1 on the clock. And they pick up 2. 12 points for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. George Niang out there with Paul George. And it's Brooks in at the point guard position. That one falls.
Great look on the interior, and this man capitalizes.
George against Jones. Outside for Brooks. Fires from deep. The shot comes out.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Rush the pass to Jones. Here's Livingston. Here's Varejao. Defended by Niang. Here's Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Indiana with a rebound. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. And that one's good for Brooks.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
The Warriors shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Livingston has to Rush. Back to Iguodala. Here's Livingston. And down it goes. 2 points. Livingston's got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to George. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 29 points.
I like PG using the bounce there, creating space.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. to the paint. Here's Varejao. And he slams it in one-handed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Stuckey. It's stolen. Here's Rush. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Stuckey. Here's George. The rebound by Livingston. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's George. The shot misses. Jones with some nice D. Here's Livingston. Jones, the pass to Rush. Here's Varejao. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Varejao's got 10 points in just the second half.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Back to Brooks. Here's Niang. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Livingston. Pass to Rush. To the middle. Shot clock at 5.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's George. From 13 feet, down it goes. George has got 31 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Livingston, pass to Rush. Launches a 3. Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
George against Jones. From the line. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. George has got 33.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Rush. To the inside. Here's Varejao. Soft touch off the glass. Varejao's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Niang, that's good.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Rush. Inside. Here's Varejao. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Livingston. Here's Rush. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season, or simply just turning the page.
Here's Rush. Pass to Livingston. Here's Rush. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Indiana. And here's Brooks. Let's go with a 3. Rush grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Livingston. Brooks defending. And it's Livingston missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Warriors foul. Brandon Rush. Third personal personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Rodney Stuckey. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Livingston. Outside Jones. Up top Durant. And the Warriors miss again. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Young. The shot no good. Jones with some nice D. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
To the wing, right side. Here's Stuckey, defended by Jones. Stuckey, pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Golden State. Varejau's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, George with a steal! And Varejau pulls it down. Varejau's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. And they'll give that one to Myles Turner. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Paz gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
The free throw off from Jones. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Pass to Durant. Jones with a screen on George. To the middle. Jones, the pass to Varejau. Oh, stolen by Turner. Down low. Ellis's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Young against Jones. Pass to Durant. George with a steal. Over Durant. George with the bucket. George has got 38 points.
Nice job by George. All in one fluid motion.
Outside Durant. Here's Varejau. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's George. The shot's good. George has got 40 points.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
Outside Durant. The three. Counted from distance.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
George, no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And Durant slams it home.
He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Outside Young. Inside. Here's George. Nice D from Durant. And the Warriors shooting with some fire. 66% in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And now Indiana on the fast break. George with the bucket.
Oh, PG is dynamite from that range. You can't let him get comfortable from there.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
George against Durant. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce, and that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.